Hello, my friend, wherever you are. I'm sending you love, the power of positivity, and vitamin D. Now, Coupon Park, we are here for the last time because tomorrow is my last day, and we are packing up and getting out of the place at 11 a.m. But in this video, welcome to the Gazillionaires Club. But in this video, I want to give a shout out, to the people that I have met while I'm here. So the first shout out is to the laundry lady, and she has a kid and a husband, and it's just like, imagine you have a business and you have a couple of washer. You have a couple of washers. Some of them do have like dryers, but a lot of the time what they do, they just hang it. They have a place where they just hang it and get it dry. And in the first place, it took it took 2 days to get it done. And all of the clothes that you have seen me wear or worn or wore ever since I got to Mexico, it's pretty much all the clothes that I have. And usually every time when I go do laundry, I was just looking down here, but usually every time when I go do laundry, they are roughly about $250 US dollar. And I gotta face the camera this way. And that's roughly about 50 pesos. So, and I want to give a shout out to them. Thank you for doing my laundry while I'm in Naucalpan. And the other place is pretty close to where I am, and it's pretty much the same, kind of setup. Very, very small. And it was her husband, the two kids, and the second place that I went to, it took only a day, but sometimes when I came there, she's like a few hours late because the clothes were not dry. They're like partially 80% dry, but regardless, I want to say thank you. And when it's like you appreciate the little things that like the services that people provide, or at least for me, I really appreciate it. And then I want to give a shout out to them as well. I didn't ask for their names, so hopefully if they ever see my video in the future, they'd be like, oh, Chino Lavanderia. Chino is Chinese, by the way. I guess when you're in Mexico, y'all look the same. So, I've been called Chino many times, but and from where I'm at to this park is roughly about 1 mile. I'm just giving you an estimate, about a mile. And every time when I passed this one place, is a parking lot. This store is a parking lot, and there is a gentleman out there. He's roughly probably in his mid-50s, but I always said hi to him. I didn't ask for his name, but our longest conversation in Spanish was, "Hi, how are you? I'm doing fine. How are you? What time?" And then, "Are you done exercising today?" So I'm like, basic conversation, but I said hi to him every day. I didn't ask for his name. I think we only had like one or two long conversation. Yes, that was a long conversation for me. And then I want to give a shout out to him. And then I forgot to show you. I did a video earlier. I thought it was rolling, and then after I pull out this thing, and then I realized that it wasn't recording. It keep on doing this to me, so I'm not really happy about it. But yeah, you see, it said for dogs. Anyway, my friend, I mean, I'm not a racist person. I see everyone the same. I don't see any color.
Father, is there a place where everyone loves each other? No discrimination, racism, judgmental. And I said, yes, son, it's called Pornhub. What a dumb bitch.
Like I remember when I was back in the days. I'm trying to get this thing here, but I remember back in the days. Oh, hold on. when I had parties over at my place, and I usually prep all the food, all the liquor for my friends. We would get drunk, and they were like, "Con, we love your beef jerky. You prep like the best beef jerky." And I was like, I know, I'm the best. But my friend, the reason I got that beef jerky, is for the neighbor. So because so the place that I'm staying at, like up on upstairs. Her name is Jasmine. If I heard her correctly, her name is Jasmine, and she has like this little, either it's a boxer or a pit bull. Like I can't tell, but yeah, I can't tell. But he's like a baby, because during the day I would go out, and then when I come home, man, I haven't been speaking English for a while. I feel I'm stuttering here, but like I hear him. He's upstairs, like, and every time when like she's home from work, he would like he would howl in a sense where like he's talking. He's not really barking, but he's like a little big, like big muscular baby. So, but he's really cute. I've only spoken to her once, but because the living room, that's where I spend like my time when I'm home, watch on the computer, and I always see them. But we've only had like one conversation. But I really like the dog though, so I bought that for him, as like a goodbye present. So, excuse me. And my friends, this is where the park right here. This is where all the hardcore people they work out. That's where I got my motivation from, So yeah, during the month when I'm here at Naucapon, I just want to give a shout out to all of these people, the people that I've met, even though it's not they're like acquaintances. But when you are in a new place and you don't know anyone, you try to make the best memories. And everywhere I go, I try to do that. So that is it for this video. Wow, we made it through about 8 minutes and 10 seconds. So my friend, if you don't like, I think giving people shout out is a really, really good thing. They might not know it, but someday they might see it and they be like, holy crap, that was like 50 years ago. So much love, and I will see you in the next video. Ta-da.